guys, so I have my Phantom 3 Standard in front of me, and if you hadn't noticed, I have some funky props that I was very curious about, so I went ahead and reached out to an eBay seller who was more than happy to send me 2 pairs of these for review and to see what I think, and if I like them, I told him I would post the link for these in the description below in case anybody wanted to purchase these. I'm not gonna lie, it is almost $40 for one set of these. I have another set here which I am going to be giving away. I actually was hoping that these would work for my 3DR Solo, but they do not. They do have a set for 3DR Solo. These are the Phantom 4 and Phantom 3 set. He sent me, unfortunately, 2 Phantom 4 sets, this set and the one that I currently have on my P3S. Well, what's interesting about these is that they light up. So if you notice, there is a USB charge port on each one of these. USB charge port, USB charge port. These all have built-in rechargeable batteries. On the back side, they have this wonderful on-off switch. I'm going to go ahead and turn one of these on and show you exactly what this looks like at night here. I can get this, there we go. There you go. So you can pretty much imagine that at night, these probably look ridiculous when they are in the air. So, you know, you just flip around and turn all these on real quick and bam, this thing is going to look crazy. We're going to take this outside actually here in a minute, and we're going to fly this, and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like at night. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was a neat idea. I'm curious to see how out of balance this is going to be. If you know anything about the P3S, if the props are even slightly out of balance, it will cause this thing to go up and down and shimmer and oscillate and do all sorts of craziness. So these being almost $40 propellers, I'm very curious to see how these are going to hold up. It is very interesting how they put this strip in here. It looks like it's pretty solid, but we're going to learn a lot. I only paid $40 for this Phantom 3 Standard. I got a pretty good deal on it, so I figured let's try some of these. I paid as much for the props as I did for the bird itself. So let's take this outside and see what happens. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, I just got out here in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna go ahead and turn all these on. I didn't really have a chance to charge them, but they look like they have definitely enough charge to work for this flight. So I get my hand in here and turn all these on. This should look pretty crazy. Oh my. People outside, if they're outside right now, are going to be like, what is that? There we go. We are all on all across the board. That's what they look like. They seem to have plenty of light right now. So let's go ahead and turn the transmitter on. Power this up. There we go. Pull out my phone. Wait for it to connect to some satellites. Get all this kicked off. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I currently have 8 satellites. We are good enough to take off. It's a little cloudy right now. So let's get this thing in the air. I'm going to go ahead and step back here. We're jumping in and out of 7 and 8 satellites. I also have some pretty serious tree cover around me right now. So we'll get it up in the air. We'll see what this looks like. Let's go ahead and take off. Oh my, it looks ridiculous. Oh my God, it looks crazy. Got a little drift going on. Definitely some oscillations. So they're definitely a tad bit out of balance. I got 9 satellites. Let's take it up in the air here. I'm gonna walk underneath it and get a crazy shot. Look at that. That is wild. Let's take it out a little ways here. We'll just do some slow circles. Man, does that look crazy at night, huh? Even though there's some oscillation, it's pretty crazy. It definitely looks cool while it's flying. Take her out a bit. Well, you couldn't miss that thing at night if you wanted to. This would really make people think there's an alien. seem to be doing fine. Let's bring her down here a bit. I will tell you what, that looks ridiculously crazy. %87 battery. So I'm just gonna hold the transmitter and watch you. You can see how it's kind of jumping around. It just seems a little unstable. There's no wind out here. So that instability is because the props are just a tad bit out of balance. When you're moving forward, it stops the oscillations. So they are a bit out of balance. I think these are just more for fun. I'm gonna leave them on there for a little while though and see how they handle. We'll get some flight time on them. They definitely look cool for night flying though, not gonna lie. Kind of entrancing, to be honest with you. Huh. Alright, let's bring her in here. What do you guys think of that? Pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, it's kind of like... See the oscillations? Craziness. But they're working pretty good besides that little bit of oscillation. Alright, let's set her down here. 64% battery. That is very cool. Very cool. It did seem to eat up the battery a little more having those on there. I'll have to do a complete flight time with these on here to see how they do. But I'm also running on a damaged battery. One of the cells has a little bit of a problem. Still gets around a 18-minute flight time with the damaged battery, so not that big of a deal. But these are pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, these are more for show, fun, you know. But I'm gonna fly with them for a while and see how they do. I'm curious to see how these strips on the bottom are gonna hold up to a number of flights. Let's go ahead and turn this off so I don't damage the gimbal when I'm flipping it upside down here. They all maintained light. Looks like all the strips are pretty well seated. They don't look like they're peeling off at all, so very cool. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do a giveaway on the other set that I have, so be looking forward to a future giveaway of the other ones that I have. So drone worship, and I'm out. Tootaroo.